We already know that being rich or being poor starts with your mindset long before it has an effect on your pockets. So let's get into the actual psychology of what it means to be rich and what it means to be poor. It's really not as hard as a lot of people make it seem, but you know me, I'm going to pull out the brain and we're going to get down to the bottom of it. Class is in session, so let's get into it. First things first, you have to understand, why does a poor person think the way they think? It's because of their input. Remember, we're following the ITDL framework in these classes, so if you're not taking notes, this is the time that you need to be pulling out some pen and some paper. ITDL: inputs, thoughts, decisions, life. A poor person's input, more than likely 10 times out of 10, is very poor. They are probably spending all of their time consuming things that are completely negative. So they're already on the negative meter when it comes to input, because their input, like gossip and social media and the conversations they're having and the music they're listening to, the things that they're reading, the environments that they're in, all those different things are categorized as their input. Now, a poor person's inputs has a direct effect on their thoughts, because based on their inputs, they're going to be thinking, hey, I'm not worthy of having options. I'm not worthy of being wealthy or having money or being able to travel or being wealthy in relationships and having connections and being able to go out to fancy places and have nice experiences, based on what they're hearing and feeding themselves every single day. And because they're having those thoughts, that's going to determine what type of decisions they make. They're not going to seek opportunities. They're going to run from opportunities because they don't even think and believe that they are deserving of them. They're not going to seek making new connections and developing deeper relationships that could potentially change their lives, because they don't even have the thought process to understand that's what it takes to be rich. Now, based on their inputs, which influences their thoughts, which influences their decisions, is ultimately going to result in them living a poor life. And being poor is not just about money. It's a big part, but it's not just about money. It's about how you look at life, how you live your life, how you feel about life, and your overall outlook on life in general. Okay? Rich people, before they become rich in their mind first. I consider myself to be very wealthy. I'm talking about filthy rich. I might not have the money yet, but it's on the way. Okay? I'm waiting on the deposit to hit my bank account. Anyway, I understand that my input is very important. This is why I follow the ITDL framework to a T. My input every single day consists of things that are going to uplift me, motivate me, stimulate me, teach me things, because all of those are going to influence my thoughts. I need to think along the lines of, hey, I'm capable of doing anything. Hey, I'm capable of learning anything. Hey, I'm capable of figuring this out. Rich people truly think if they want to go to Mars, that they can build a rocket ship and they can be there as soon as they're done finishing the ship. That is how you have to train your brain to think, and all that goes back to your input. This is why a lot of rich people spend their time reading. They spend their time listening to podcasts. They spend their time just sitting and thinking and meditating, journaling their thoughts. They spend their time listening to personal development teachings and reading the Bible. All of that input is going to save you, I promise you, because you want to have the right thoughts versus the wrong thoughts. By having those positive, productive, and stimulating thoughts, this allows for rich people to make rich decisions. Okay, they put themselves in the right environments, they have the right conversations at the right times, they make the right decisions, they take advantage of the right opportunities. Rich people like myself constantly put themselves out there, they expose themselves, they try different things out. The list goes on, but ultimately the decisions they make for a better tomorrow. And this just results in rich people living rich lives. Before you can be rich in your bank account, you have to be rich in the mind first. I don't know why a lot of people think that that's so cliche and that that's BS. It's not. Before you can have tangible money and massive amounts of money and you actually keep it, you have to have a rich mindset first. And this is going to allow you to live a very, very rich life where you not only have money, but you have love surrounding you. You have great relationships. You are very healthy. All of these different things make you rich. It's not just money, but all of them start with your mindset first. So strive to be rich and not poor. Class is dismissed. I'll see you guys in the next lesson.